Howdy, my name is Tatiana Lopez, and today I will be presenting on the topic of the first political cartoon in America, Join or Die by Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin was born on January 7, 1706 in Boston, Massachusetts. He died on April 17, 1790 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, Benjamin Franklin created the first political cartoon in America. The cartoon was published in the Pennsylvania Gazette on May 9, 1754. The reason that the political cartoon was published in this newspaper was because Benjamin Franklin owned and ran the Pennsylvania Gazette. Benjamin Franklin is not only known to be the first ever political cartoonist in America, but he's also one of the founding fathers of the United States. An interesting fact about this is that he's the only founding father that signed all three documents that freed America from Britain: the Declaration of Independence, the Treaty of Paris, and the United States Constitution. Events that led to the first political cartoon in America. One of the events that encouraged Benjamin Franklin to create his political cartoon was the plan that the British government suggested to the colonists, which was the Albany Plan of Union in 1754. The plan was meant to place the British North American colonies under a more centralized government. This was suggested for the safety and protection of the colonists from potential Native American attacks. Representatives from 7 of the colonies adopted the plan, although it was never carried out. Colonial governments sensed the plan would undermine their own authority and territorial rights. They either rejected the plan or chose not to act on it at all. The second event was the French and Indian War, also known as the 7 Years' War. The war began in 1754 and ended in 1763 with the Treaty of Paris. This war was a North American conflict that was part of the large imperial war between Great Britain and France. During this war, natives allied with the French colonists against the British. The purpose of the first political cartoon in America. As we can see in the slogan for the political cartoon that Benjamin Franklin created, was Join or Die, because he wanted to stress the need for colonial unity. He wanted to convince the British North American colonies that they would have great power if they united against the threat of French expansion in North America. And by creating this cartoon, he felt that it would ignite natural human emotions and produce a call to action. He felt that the public would be more willing to unite if they felt their lives were in danger from potential attacks from the French and Indians during the time of conflict. Description of Join or Die. As you can see, the woodcut drawing entitled Join or Die pictures a divided snake in 8 pieces representing the many colonial governments. The drawing was based on the popular superstition that a snake that had been cut in two would come to life if the pieces were joined before sunset. The cartoon was meant to represent a need for unity within the colonies in order to survive potential attacks of Native Americans who had allied with the French against the British. The cartoon drew so much attention that the drawing was soon reproduced in other newspapers. This political cartoon marks the first ever political cartoon ever created in America. This cartoon also helped Benjamin Franklin make his point about the importance of colonial unity. Ironically, this political cartoon was later used to unify the colonies against British rule. And with this, I have reached the end of my presentation. Thank you.